What is up? We are back to Dhar Mann today. I am very excited. I love this channel. That is why I'm making these videos. Okay. I think we're gonna go with this one since we're coming up on Thanksgiving soon here.
Hey, Cameron, how about we go outside and throw the ball around for a bit?
Can't you see I'm busy?
Come on, it's Thanksgiving. Spend some time with me.
Wait, no, I'm in the middle of a game.
Hey, Cameron, friend Blake's here.
Oh,
Hey, Mr. Johnson.
yo, my guy, what's good, bro? Hey, grab a controller.
Hey, Blake, I was just telling Cameron we should go outside and play football together. You guys can play video games another time. What do you say?
Yeah, that sounds like fun. Maybe we should hang out with your dad instead?
Dad, I said no. Gosh, just leave us alone.
Okay, I feel like the dad's ask there was polite and obviously should be followed because it's the dad asking. They were both pretty non-confrontational with their asks, so the other guy's obviously being unreasonable.
Yo, I can't believe I killed that guy while parachuting, bro.
Yeah, and that headshot from the roof was insane.
Hey, boys, want to bake some pumpkin pie with me?
No. We have a new match that's about to start.
Oh, come on. You used to always bake with me on Thanksgiving.
Okay, so I feel like that tone being taken and not called to attention by the parents, that's a big red flag right there. If you're taking that dismissive tone with your parents, that should be corrected.
Let's spend some time together. Blake, what do you say?
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I'd love to help.
Perfect. Come over here. I'll teach you.
What? No, I said no, Mom. Look, he doesn't want to either. He's just being nice.
No, I really don't mind. We can play some other time. Let's spend some time with your mom right now.
That sounds so boring. Come on, are you gonna play with me or not?
All right, let's go.
Attaboy.
Dismissing your own parents in front of a friend like that, oh my gosh. That shows just a history of negligence in that department, putting the hammer down. Sometimes it needs to happen to stave off long-term trouble like that.
Okay, boys, dinner's ready.
Wow. Oh, this looks so delicious. Thanks again for allowing me to spend Thanksgiving here, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson.
You are welcome anytime.
Have a seat, Cameron, and you don't have to rush.
Put the controller down, honey. Let's enjoy this moment.
No, I'm in the middle of a game. Come on, grab your plate so we can play and eat at the same time.
This is a very important day, and you should be spending time with your family, not wrapped up in some game.
Yes, you need to eat with us. Now have a seat.
You don't understand. I'm in the middle of a game. If I don't go back now, I'll die. It'll mess up my stats.
It's okay, man. We can play later. Honestly, you shouldn't take the time you have with your family for granted.
Oh, brother. Not you, too. It's not like you're spending Thanksgiving with your own family.
Oh my God. Blake, what's wrong?
Hey, are you okay?
Blake, are you good?
I wish I could spend Thanksgiving with my family, but I can't. You see, I was just like you. My parents always wanted to spend time with me.
Hey, that's a good game.
I never cared. I remember last Thanksgiving, my dad wanted me to play catch with him before dinner, but I brushed him off and told him no. asked me if I wanted to bake cookies with her. But I told her I was in the middle of a game and completely ignored her. I left her standing there by herself, so sad. And when it was time for Thanksgiving dinner, all they wanted was for me to sit down and eat with them so we could be together as a family. But I didn't even care to do that. I went to play video games instead. And then a few days later, my parents went to visit my grandma. I was so busy that I didn't even bother to say bye to them. The next thing I know, there was a knock on my door. And when I opened it, there was a police officer standing there.
Pizza.
I got the saddest news of my life. He told me that my parents got into a car accident on their way, and neither one of them survived. I never cried so much in my life. So you see, I would do anything to throw on the ball with my dad, or to bake with my mom, just to spend one more Thanksgiving with my parents. But I can't. So please, don't take the time you have with your family for granted, like I did.
We are so sorry, sweetheart.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea about your parents.
It's okay. I don't talk about it much, but I just don't want you to make the same mistake I did.
You are so right. Mom? Dad? I'm so sorry for everything. I should have been spending more time with you guys instead of being so focused on the game. Can you please forgive me?
Of course, honey.
That means a lot to us, Cameron. We love you, son.
I love you both too. Should we eat?
Yeah, I'm starving.
Hey, Blake, want to spend the night? We can throw around the football with my dad, and after dinner we can bake cookies with my mom.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, so I think this message is a lot more solid than the other two that we've seen so far. But I feel like the kid that lost his parents in the story there, it does add to this. It's a bit more extreme than you'll probably see, but I think it fits well enough that it's warranted here. Beyond that, my thoughts are that the biggest issue, obviously, yes, taking the time with your family for granted, that's a big issue here, but I think the worst problem is the tone and lack of respect the kid has with his parents. The fact that that exists is going to make everything else more difficult.
How about we go outside and throw the ball around for a bit?
Can't you see I'm busy?
Come on, it's Thanksgiving.
No, I'm in the middle of a game.
Overall, I feel like this video is better than the last two that we looked at. Less unrealistic insanity, more of a grounded message, and really it was only the story of the kid losing his parents to learn the lesson. That was really the only improbable portion, but it still contributed a lot, so I was fine with it. Not the worst Dhar Mann video at all. I already talked a little bit about the lack of respect for the parents that was shown. I think that's the really big issue here, but the other thing, and I think this is a more difficult one to analyze and discuss, so I'll probably not do a massive talk on this, but video games really can be detrimental to your progress in life. It has a lot of downsides, and I definitely related to this video. Most of my life through school, video games were the priority for me. I would never take such a dismissive and disrespectful tone like that with my parents, but when they asked me to do things, I definitely would prioritize a game. So yeah, that is definitely something that I did over the course of my life plenty of times. But, you know, what do I have to show for all that time I spent now? Where I could have been strengthening relationships or doing something in the real world, I chose instead to get Diamond every season in Apex. And what do I have to show for that now? A 3-sentence conversation I can have with like 10% of the people I run into? I don't have much to show for it now. So it can be destructive. And the points I would make to reinforce that, first one is, think about somebody that you admire or you respect, and then think about the qualities or behaviors that stand out to you that person exhibits. Are any of those the way that they consume entertainment or the time they spend in video games? If you're anything like me, the answer is no. We respect and admire people for the impact they have and the differences they're making in the real world. Now, this is something I knew about, but I'm surprised at the placement it has. But another reason to limit the amount of influence gaming has on your life is when you're looking for a wife, you're looking for a partner. I just found this list online, and it is 11 on the list, 11 out of 15, which is pretty far down, but it is still on there, so it's a consideration to make, I would say. And some of the other things up here are pretty extreme, so the fact that it's on here at all, you know, that's something to consider. If a woman is looking for a man of ambition, video games are the antithesis of real world ambition. You're having ambition and drive for something that's not real, for payouts that were fabricated. So that's probably going to drive the average woman away. The last point I'll make on gaming for now, and this comes from a creationist worldview, is if we were created so, sent here for a reason, and we have a calling to go out into the world and carry out his mission for us. If that is the case, then video games can stand in the way of that very easily. If it's elevated to the point of importance where you're disobeying your parents because of it, you're avoiding social gatherings, or you're putting off work that matters, you know, all of these things are destructive. It's taking you away from what's important, and you're idolizing it over the other items that you would probably admit matter more. And I say this from firsthand experience. This is definitely true for me. I still love video games, and it's definitely hard to separate yourself from such a rewarding activity because it's built to be that way. Yeah, so I'll end this off with this. In the wise words of Dhar Mann himself, don't take time with your family for granted. And in the words of me, don't let video games rule your life. If they're to the point where you can't detach from it, it's too much. All right, that's it. Bye.